so sometimes I just come out to the batting cages. Home run, baby. Oh, that was a pretty cool one. That was a pretty good one. Oh, nice. Let me get a home run, baby. Let's go. Last one. I saw Archangel's new manga collection, and it reminded me of something that I forgot about for a while, which is Axe Alternative Manga, one of my favorite manga volumes back in the day. And I realized I live in Japan now. I bet I could find the original issues of Axe manga, and that's what I want to do today. Real quick before work, I don't have too much time. I want to go find this manga. So that's what we're gonna do. It just doesn't make sense. I'm talking about current events. Dispense with dissent, now they've got your consent, yeah. Only showing two sides of the fence when there's a whole world out there under duress. Abducting children for sex, murdering defenseless at your expense. Taxing half your salary, destroying families. Halfway across the globe, staring apathy. Bicker about which sick geriatric you're gonna pick to prevent the calamity that's already started. And it's not gonna end, but we just pretend, yeah, we just pretend that I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna get better. I'm gonna get cheddar. I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna get better. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I got my 9 to 5. I don't need to live just as long as I'm alive. Netflix and whiskey, my kids and my wife. On interest in history, no problem of mine. 500,000 lives is a small price to pay for paradise. It's warm and cozy with this genuine wool pulled over my eyes. I voted Trump cause he told me what was touches my heart like nobody else does. I voted Biden cause I have decided that his dementia has all but subsided. I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna get better. I'm gonna get cheddar. I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna get better. It's fine. It's fine. Tons and tons and tons of shonen magazines. Oh, what's Guttel? This looks really cool. Alright, so I'm back from work and my spirits were lifted this morning because I found some treasures. That is something that I've been enjoying doing recently. Just going around and finding some cool stuff that makes me feel good, because there's a lot of cool stuff in Japan. But anyway, I went there looking for Axe Alternative Manga. And what did I find? First of all, I found a green onion. This is organic, and I'm gonna use it to make a frittata right after I finish recording this clip. Oh man. But besides that, yes, we did find Axe Alternative Manga, the magazine, the original magazine. I found 3 issues of it, and the numbers go up very high. There are more issues of this than I thought there were, and they kind of just look like regular manga volumes here. They're not the big magazine size. If you can take a look at that. So I've got issue 114 with this farting furry on the cover. Not really what I'm into, but I am into what's inside. I already started reading just random comics from these, and they're fantastic. They're really great. They're so good. Really enjoying it. There's a lot of really awesome stuff in here. This one's really funny. They've got some model on the cover of it. This camera is giving me some problems with the focusing. You might have noticed in my last video. I should probably put my glasses on so I can see what's going on, but this focus, like, if I put this up closer, it's not even gonna focus on it. I'm gonna have to click on the screen, then it focuses. So it's got this model on it, and that's kind of hysterical because the inside is just manga, you know? So, man, I just love this stuff. It's so cool. It's so cool. Hold on.
That's a home run, baby.
This is volume 100. I'm really happy they had this volume. This is really cool. This is the kanji for 100. This is just a beautifully designed volume of manga. Very happy to have this one. And guess what? They were all $3 each. That's insane. I looked it up on the auction. Well, that's not an auction site, but it's a website where I buy stuff, used stuff. And I searched for Axe manga there, and I only found one issue of it. It was $16. It was priced at $16. But I found 3 of them for just $3 each. And whenever I see more, I will buy more because these are newer. They are nicer. You know, clean, fresh, nice. These are amazing. These are perfect condition. These are awesome and real cheap. So that was fantastic. So I said newer, right? I said newer. Newer than what, you might be wondering? Well, I saw a really cool looking magazine at the store and I thought, well, what is this? And so I looked it up online and I had never heard of this before because it wasn't released in English. So I had no knowledge of this. I thought Axe was the alternative manga magazine, and it was. But before Axe, the same person behind that magazine actually released Japan's first alternative manga magazine called Guttel. And I had never heard of this before. It started in 1964, went up until 1991, which is the last year when it held its integrity, as far as I know. And then in 1991, they needed to take a bunch of advertising money from video game companies and stuff like that. So it became very corporate, and it wasn't really in the same spirit of original, alternative, unique manga, right? So basically up until 1991 is the good stuff as far as I know. And the issues from the 70s I was reading about are supposed to be awesome because of all the youth movements going on around the world. You know, the hippies, the drugs, the protesting. It was happening in Japan too, and you can see that history through alternative manga, which I think is really cool. But the issues from the 70s were $12 each, while the issues from 1989 were $4. So what did I do? I got the whole set of what they had in the store, and look at that, it makes a face. I'm a sucker. I am a complete sucker for spine art. When the spine comes together and makes a nice little picture, I'm a complete sucker for that. So let me put this in the order it's supposed to be in. And I noticed that all of the years of this magazine, 2 of the numbers are put together for whatever reason. It's like volume 2 and 3 is one book. It's the same size as the rest of them. I guess it's just a joke. It's like I don't know what they're playing at, but you know, volume 2 and 3 is one book. Then it goes to 4. Anyway, yeah. And I've got number 12 as well. It doesn't really fit in the picture because I'm missing 10 and 11, but I'm actually really happy to have these. I'm really excited to have these. It's the first time in a long time I feel excited to buy manga, and I feel that urge to collect manga, because this is not just manga, this is history, and this is art, and it's original stuff. Every small comic contained in these magazines has its own character, and you got some amazing artists in here, some really funny stuff. I already read through a couple of comics during my breaks at work, and they're really good. I'm really enjoying them already, and most of them are still sealed. And I want to show you all of the covers actually. So this is number 1, we saw that one. Number 2 and 3. We got number 4. It's just so eccentric. Look at that. They got some Middle Eastern shit. What is this? This is like some Egyptian shit. I can't actually show you the next cover. I can't show you this cover. It's kind of weird, man. It's pretty fucked up. I'm sure the contents are fine. The contents, I hope, are not related to this cover. I can't even show you that cover. Then we've got number 8. And then we've got number 9 and 12. So even from the covers, you can see, you can get an idea for what's inside, and the back covers too. You got some real famous like horror artists and stuff, like all sorts of stuff is contained within these issues. And I am pretty excited to dive into this. I wonder if I can make some sort of content with these books. Maybe I can actually translate some of the comics and share them with you, because it's just amazing manga that most people, even in Japan, have never heard of, have never read, have never seen, right? But especially in America, you can't even get this stuff. Weekend Fishing by Akinatsu Haruno. Ah, fishing in the afternoon on a weekend. Fantasizing about what I can find. Happiness. The catch. The flavor of the catch. Delicious. Do I taste radioactivity? Well, that's to be expected from a domestic fish. Ah, the interweaving harmony of flavors. Weird-ass motherfucker! Eating that type of thing! Those parents and children are giving me bad vibes. Ouch! What are you doing, bastards? Ugh! You motherfuckers! Oh, you're running away, huh? Strange. We've been running for 5 minutes already, but there hasn't been a single bridge. And wait, if you look closely, isn't that a family of black people? Yeah, he's making a face like he's still full of stamina. And even worse, Mom has got some long legs. At this rate, I'm gonna lose. Oh, what's that? A bread eating competition? Is that bread filled with red bean paste? Ah, I see. They are black people, but they must be stamina deficient black people. But it seems like they're saying we should determine the winner through a bread eating competition. Maybe they are good black people, after all. There's a rule that you can't use your hands in bread eating. I've won. Ah! What the fuck? It looks like we've caught another delicious-looking deformity today. So besides that, I thought I'd show you a couple things that I found recently at Book Off, which is a big used stuff chain in Japan. Mostly used books, manga, but they also have other stuff. And so I was sifting through the bulk figures bin that they have there, and I found something interesting. I found this Nami figure. And I'm not, like, I haven't bought a figure in years, but I saw this pose and I thought that is absolutely sick, because it was $3. $3 for this figure. It didn't come with the box, but that's it. It did come with a Climatact, but I don't want to put it in her hands because then it makes it look like a combat pose. And to me, this doesn't really look like a combat pose. It looks like she's sort of falling and flailing around, and I want to keep her that way. But it would be good to put something in her hands because her hands are shaped like they should be holding something. So I want to put like a Q-tip in her hand or something. A Q-tip or something else that's funny. I think that'd be really cool. But anyway, for $3, look at this pose. I looked into it, and I guess it's some famous like Korean sculptor. He's famous for sculpting female figures, and they got him to do this one. So it's a unique sculpt. $3, I mean, hell yeah, Jesus. Next I picked up this alternate coloring Bulma figure, which was also pretty damn cheap, like 14 bucks. But damn, look at that purple hair, yellow shirt. Love it. Bulma, OG Dragon Ball. Gotta love it. It's cool, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. The first year and a half or so that I've been in Japan, I did not spend much money on anything besides food, basically. And I bought a Nintendo Switch to help me study, but help me study. It's true though. I only play RPGs. I play them in Japanese. It's a fun way to study. Don't look at me like that. I got a Nintendo Switch to study. Yes, that's true. But recently I've been buying more stuff that I like that's just cool. You know, I've been buying more manga. I bought a couple figures. I also found for $2, I stress $2, I found a complete in-box Ni no Kuni for DS Collector's Edition, which came with the Magic Master. Now recently I've been playing Ni no Kuni on the Switch and have been really enjoying that game, and I thought it would be really cool to get a physical copy of the Magic Master. It's the book that you can read in the game. But it's really expensive. It's really expensive. Online, if you look for it by itself, it's pretty expensive. But there was a complete in-box, and I guess that the PS3 version probably has a different Magic Master, because this one has the sprites and the drawings from the DS game. I would assume that the PS3 version is different, right? So maybe this isn't the best version of the Magic Master, but it's a Magic Master for $2, and I got the DS game too. I don't know if I'll ever play it, but I got the game, got the Magic Master for $2. Like, the Magic Master, really high quality book, very cool for $2. And the most recent game I got is Xenoblade, the definitive edition, because I've heard so many wonderful things about this game. But get this was $45. And they're selling the same, they're selling the game, just the cart, at the same store for $45. So for literally no extra money, I got the soundtrack and the art book for the game. It's not even recognizable that it used to be an egg. Oh man, it's like a pillow of heaven. Oh.